Okay, this is almost 5 months now that we've been working on the house. The 8th of October will be 5 months, so still a little more than a week to go. Wanted to start out here upstairs on the roof deck where the stairwell is. Pretty happy with the way our stairs came out. We don't have the actual wood in there yet for the stairs. They've still just got some pieces of wood, from when they were doing the scaffolding and so forth. But this vertical here, just wanted to include this because it shows a really nice view down through the stairwell here, looking over the railing all the way down to the first floor. It's pretty nice. That's kind of like the one standout feature, that kind of ties everything together all the way up through there. And I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Weren't really sure how things were all going to work out when we first started this, if we could get what we wanted. But, and then my wife and I had been talking about having a grilling area, kind of like a bar kind of thing, a covered area up on the roof, and a nice roof deck. And I have to say I'm pretty happy with how it's all coming out. I haven't posted anything for a while. There's nothing, spectacularly major going on, really noticeable as far as the actual structure and so forth. Right now they're kind of finishing up a lot of the electric and the tiles. This is a little bit blurry here, this one short clip, but I included it just because you can see here the lights they've got out here under the eave. It's kind of nice, up there in the evening. Need to help them get it all strung up with some Christmas lights or something, I guess. It is the season over there already. This is I think a little bit longer clip, starting out up there on the roof and going down through the house. Once again, I've included a couple of clips that a little bit redundant, but they kind of focus on a couple of different things, slightly different stages. There's our church, our neighbors down in the background there. We're kind of towering over them here. It wasn't really our intention to build some kind of a landmark or whatever, but it is a pretty tall building, and you don't really see too much in the way of this kind of a more modern kind of design there in that area. So it definitely attracts attention. Still need to do a lot of painting and all of that kind of stuff, of course, but probably kind of wrapping up all the major stuff over the next week or two. They're working on getting the electric all transferred over here. They ended up, since it was a new construction, a new house, the city or the Commonwealth, the electric company there, we had to have them come and put in a new meter and they were, running the wires. You can see one of my nieces there hanging out. They've been moving some stuff over from the other house where they were, because I guess they're going to probably be demolishing that. We still need to get the doors all finished on these bedrooms, and the double doors at the front entrance and the one door on the kitchen. So they're getting that all done here soon. We they finally got our Balik Bayon box with all our doorknobs and stuff last week that we sent over. And once they get the electric transferred and everything out of that other little house, then basically, my wife's mom and our nieces will be living here soon. But I guess they've already got a bunch of stuff transferred over there. Got everything in for the one shower there. Okay, so now we're coming down to the first floor. There's the kitchen area. They just finished that part there, I guess, for when we get our stove and oven that we're thinking about. Trying to decide exactly which one we want eventually there, but I guess that's the place they kind of put for that. See, they've got the tile down. All the windows, sliding glass doors, and things like that are done. Just need to get the other doors finished up here soon. Got that little gas range there, little refrigerator, little table they brought over. Okay, this here, they jump back up to the second floor. That's outside our master bedroom. The tile that they have out there on the balcony. There's our neighbors out hanging out. I guess they're having some issues with some spotty Wi-Fi. They got the Wi-Fi, I guess, transferred over there. Been having little issues. There's that door that goes outside. Actually, if you go out that door to the right and down around behind, the next picture shows there down below in the back of the house, they got that, concrete and everything down there. You can see that wall we had put in last spring. They definitely got to keep up on getting everything all cleaned up and painted. But it's a pretty nice area down there behind the back of the house, underneath the balcony from those two bedrooms in the rear. And this is standing in the living room, looking back under the steps. And that's off to the right when you come through the main door. And once again, there's that door that goes off from the end of the kitchen. Guess we'll have some steps down there and going down around to the rear of the house. As I mentioned in the one other video, it's a little bit lower out there. And probably put some plants and stuff out there, and you know, they can do laundry, whatever. So this is another walkthrough. Got a couple of walkthroughs here, just at kind of different stages, a little different things going on out front there. Got a bunch of plants. Originally they had a little, you know, the building there to keep all their building supplies and stuff and some of their equipment when they first started on it. Little puppy sleeping. It's kind of amazing. You know, I think back just the start of May when there was nothing here, and we just had a couple of drawings. And then on the 8th of May they put up those first columns, and now here we are, you know, going into the start of October, and it's basically done. I think this video here may be, you notice here the faucet coming out of the wall there. Yeah, when my wife saw that in a picture that they sent us, and she was, you know, like, where did that come from? Because it wasn't something that we, you know, had talked about doing. But that's, you have to realize over there that, you know, unless you have just constant communication about things, every little thing, they're just so used to doing things a certain way, and they're just so used to everybody having, you know, that like Filipino style restroom or CR, and you know, there's just, you know, you got a faucet coming out of the wall for a bucket, and you know, we're going to have an enclosed shower there. If they do need to get water somewhere, I mean, there's plenty of places to get water. We've got, you know, a kitchen right there, and we've got, you know, the faucet in the shower, and which, you know, it's going to be enclosed, but they didn't really understand we're going for more of a, you know, Western kind of aesthetic here, and they're just, you know, used to doing things a certain way because that's just what, you know, everybody has. And I think also I'm going to include a little clip here at the end. my wife, you can see all the outlets and switches here. That's basically what this video, I think, is primarily highlighting, is all the electrical stuff that's, here's a little, I think, peek out the window here maybe at the back that I was talking about earlier. Okay, maybe not. But I think this video here is basically showing all the different outlets and stuff like that. Got plenty of places to plug stuff in. But back to what I was saying earlier, if you want something that's not the normal thing over there, what they're used to doing, you really have to be specific about what's going on, because they're used to doing things in a certain way, and I'm certainly not complaining about the way they did things, because they did a really good job, and couldn't be happier, you know, with the way that things have worked out. But, you know, some of those little tiny things, you have to, if it's something that's important to you, that, you know, and you don't really even think about it sometimes. You know, it's like my wife. She's been over here in America for almost 6 years, and I've been here my whole life, you know, and you're just used to things being a certain way. And sometimes when you're communicating with somebody over there where things are just done differently, you forget to specify things. And so they just do, you know, what they're going to do. But they've certainly done a great job as far as making this all come out nice. considering the fact that we're over here in America and we aren't there to really talk to them every day in person about what's going on. Between my wife's mom, all the time and effort she spent, taking care of stuff for us, and just having a really good contractor and people that know what they're doing. I'm really happy with the way it's all come out. I think this clip here, they don't have the shower stuff in there like the last clip. This is a little bit earlier clip. There's my nice window again. I really do like our stairs. That was one of the things that we talked about doing, just having some nice dramatic stairs, and the whole roof deck thing. See, you got all the switches here, and we don't have the chandelier yet that my wife ordered that's going to hang down there over the top of the stairwell, but that should be showing up soon, I guess. I think that's, the stuff she ordered from Lazada. I guess they just haven't gotten it yet. Once again, up here, you can see there's definitely an abundance of places to plug in whatever you want to plug in. But they really went out of their way to make sure we've got plenty of outlets and really good wiring and stuff. Okay, here we are. Look at that. The faucet is missing now out of the wall. They've got a faucet right there. That's going to be an enclosed shower eventually. But my wife asked them to take it back out, and they did, so that's nice. But as you can see, things are coming along really well, and maybe another couple of weeks I'll share another update.